Hi there, Dr.Onalee here, host of Coming Home. It is my intention to help you fully leave the narcissist, come home to yourself, and begin to prepare for your soulmate. I sat down here and I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to talk about, but as always, my intuition kicks in and I know exactly what I'm going to share, exactly when I need to share it. And what came through pretty strong was how to know I'm in the wrong relationship. One way that I know I'm in a wrong relationship is if I feel like I'm moving further away from my purpose, my health, my sanity. If I'm in the right relationship, I feel like I'm moving closer towards it. I want to work on my business. I want to share more videos. I want to get on more lives. I want to work with more clients. I want to do my yoga. I want to go to my HIIT class. I want to go on more walks. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the pier. I want to eat better. I want to feel more clear. I want to feel lighter. I want to talk to my friends. I want to see my friends. I want to go to more meetings. In the wrong relationship, my life starts to get unmanageable. I start to lose my power and I stop doing the things that make me feel really good. And sometimes I want to do them, but my energy just isn't there. So these are some things to contemplate before getting into a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, asking yourself, one, the most basic one is this relationship or person healthy for me? Do they bring out the best in me? Do I feel healthier with them? Do they lead me closer towards my goals, my purpose, my passion? Have I fallen off track with my friends, with my family? Have I stopped doing the things that I was doing before? I know for me in relationships, sometimes when I'm in the wrong one, I stop reading. I stop just journaling to journal, but especially the reading. I stop going to as many meetings. I never fully disconnect, but I don't go to as many meetings for my sobriety. I'm not hanging out with as many of my friends. We're not going to the movies. We're not going on beach walks. I don't fully disconnect, is something I've learned about myself, but I definitely do not stay as plugged in. So, one of my biggest indications and what I've seen helping thousands of clients over the past 8 years of my business is when you're in the wrong relationship, usually your health suffers, your finances suffer, your business, your job, your happiness, your power, all of it starts to eventually suffer. Usually not in the beginning, but eventually it does. So for me, it's a sure indication when I start getting unhealthy, not as happy, not as motivated, something's off. I usually don't see it until I evaluate a relationship after the fact. And maybe that's your case too. But I want to empower you right now or plant some seeds within you and really just see, does this person lead me closer to my best version, or am I slowly dwindling away from being my best version? Usually we're a great version when we meet somebody. Sometimes even our best version, we are that version. And then eventually we stop being ourselves. We stop doing the things that we were doing before getting into the relationship. So I'm very big on helping and empowering my clients. Even when you get into a relationship, keep doing those things. But what I've learned is when you settle, or when you're with someone you don't fully emotionally feel safe to express yourself with, you usually then won't allow yourself to fully shine or let them in. And that is so damaging. When we are not fully shining in our most bright, beautiful, brilliant selves, we suffer. When we get into narcissistic and avoidant and situationship kind of relationships, we are giving our power away. And so we dim our light, and we know deep down we're settling. You know, if you look back at those relationships, you were settling. When we settle, we don't shine. We are meant to shine. And in your shining, God, your higher power source, is going to bring you the kind of man that matches you. And you got to say no to all the ones who don't. So for me, if I feel I have to dim my light or I can't be as beautiful, bright, or shiny or live into my dreams and my desires, that is a no. But oftentimes some good guy walks in or they seem really good. But notice, are you dimming down your shine, your magnetism, your beauty, your power in order to match them? I guarantee you most likely are, or you've done that. My invitation to you, sister, is rise up. Be your absolute best version, stay your best version, and be with someone who can also be doing that. You don't need to settle. In the name of being afraid of not meeting someone, and then you end up settling, and then you waste more of your time anyways. So might as well not be with anyone until you're going to be with the one who is going to be the match for you. I know this is hard, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm sharing my own experience and what I've helped a lot of clients with. So take take this with a grain of salt and do what motivates you. But my intention is to inspire you to not settle, to not dim your light, to not move away from who you are, to stay and remain in your power. And then be with somebody who brings out the best and they're also on their journey of being in their power in a healthy way. That's when it really works. That's where the magic is. That's my formula for a dream relationship. But my main intention right here is how to know when it's not the right relationship and what signs to look out for so you don't get yourself into another relationship where you're settling and just have to get your heart or break their heart, get it all broken again. We don't want to go down that route. So, if you are manifesting your man or you're just wanting overall self love, confidence, your feminine energy, your power, I do work with men too. If you happen to be a man listening, I invite you to first book a 30-minute call with me. And then, if you want to do some more work, we can see if there's that option. You also could join the Woman in Power or the Man in Power program right off the get go. But if you know you're already ready to do some further one-to-one work with me, just shoot me a message on Instagram at Dr.Onalee and I will see what options I have at the time available. So I would love to do some more work, would love to have you in Man or Woman in Power, and would love to stay connected. So make sure to subscribe to this so that you don't miss any episodes. If there's anyone that you want to share or you want to send it to somebody, that always helps a lot too. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, rest of your night, and I'll be talking to you soon.